Hi, sisters!
Oh my gosh, that was so cheesy. I am really obsessed with James Charles. So I've been binge watching him the last few days and just trying out some of his makeup styles, and I was like, this is so entertaining. Why do I not just do a video about this? Like, Chuckles, you have a YouTube channel now. So I decided that I'm gonna do one of his older makeup tutorials. I'm gonna be doing everything with the drugstore makeup since that's all I can afford. Anyway, so first I need to tie up this mess on my head because it's literally like all over the place, everywhere. So I'm gonna get this baby up and then I'll see you guys soon. I didn't do any contouring because I haven't watched this video yet. I'm going to watch it with you guys for the first time. But I don't know if he's going to show how to do the contouring or not. But let us dig into Sister Jane.
Got the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the gravy, the turkey, and the whole shebang. So I'm going to be using the brand new Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. I absolutely love this palette. It came out with the holiday collection that I modeled for. If you guys have not yet seen my full-on review, definitely click somewhere up here, I think, if this is the right side. Fingers crossed.
Okay, so he's using the Morphe palette, which I cannot afford. I'd love to have that one day. I will be using the Anna Lady eyeshadow matte and metallic. I got this from a $2 store in South Africa about 2 years ago. You can definitely see which colors I prefer to use, but I see that on the thumbnail that he uses a lot of oranges and reds, and this is the closest thing I have to orange and red, so I will be using this one.
I'm first going to get my M441 brush and dip into this middle transition shade. I actually lost the little sheet with the names on it, so you're just going to have to bear with me today. I'm just popping the shade right up in the crease and blending it out using windshield wiper motions, and I'm actually not tapping off the brush before I apply this color. We definitely want this to be
He used some fancy brush, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to be using this brush that doesn't have a name that I bought at a Chinese store. It looks pretty similar, I guess. Yeah, probably won't do the same thing, but let's go ahead and try and do what he's doing. Let me just catch up with him first. So I'm going to be using this burnt orange one that he was talking about. Oh, he said not to tap it off.
everything gets on the lid because we're going to clean it up later. And then same thing with the outer corner, I'm going to pull it out in like a nice little cut V shape.
Okay, so he used a darker orange, which I do not have. So I'm going to be using the red over there.
We are going to be going from really, really light orange, obviously in our transition, to really, really deep black in the crease area, which you'll see in a few seconds, but I am going to be blending in between every step to make sure that none of the colors get muddied together. I'm next going to grab another clean R39 brush. This brush is basically the exact same as the M433, so if you have that one, feel free to dip into that one too, or literally any blending brush. It's really not that deep. To this burnt, darker orange shade right up in here, but we are just going to want to make sure every color we go in with, we're using a smaller brush, or just to really make sure that those colors are getting more and more dark and defined with each time, and once again, not getting too muddy. I'm next going to grab a smaller, more defined brush. This is the M507, and I'm going to dip into this like reddy tone brown shade up in here, and I'm going to use this to deepen up once again the crease and the outer V. As you guys can see, when doing these style of looks, it's really, really important to start off light and build your way up darker and darker, using a smaller and smaller brush and smaller motions each time, because if you start off with a dark color and just go right in, everything is going to look really, really wonky and unblended like really, really quickly. So I know it may seem like a lot of extraness. I mean, we've already literally used 4 eyeshadow colors and this doesn't even look like much yet, but if you just take your time and be patient, this is really going to like help you with your makeup in general. Just starting off really, really slow and having patience will help you make those iconic, beautiful, blended out smoky eyes. So this is where things are going to start to get more complicated, more dark, and more intense. I'm going to grab my M149 brush, which is this very, very tiny pencil brush, and dip into the black shade in the bottom corner and use this to deepen out that crease. Or the outer V, not the crease. Oh my god. I just brought my mirror a little bit closer. Obviously, you guys know my eyesight is not the best. I really want to make sure that this is very, very defined and precise, because you guys know adding a little bit too much black can make an eye look go from real good to real bad real fast. So excuse the mirror in the view, I'm going to move it in a second. So with the black on the pencil brush, I'm going to take this and I'm going to tap it right into the outer V. We're going to cut this entire area out using a shimmer shadow in a second, but I do want to get all the color on there in the right shape, just like that, so we can blend it out and have the pigment still be there, because, like I said, we don't want to add too much black, but where there is the black, we want it to be black, if that makes sense. To blend that black out, I'm going to grab my M507 brush.
Wait, hold up. I literally spent probably the last 10 minutes trying to fix my eyes. This is literally going horribly. I am getting annoyed. Okay, so I tried my best to fix it, but I really need that palette. I'm really not this horrible, guys. Like, sometime I'll do a tutorial for you guys and you'll see that I'm really not that bad when I do my own thing, but this is going completely different. Like, it already fell down here and I tried to fix that, so I'll just probably fix that afterwards when this is all done, because I've got a feeling Sister James have got something much bigger in store for me still to come. Let's carry on.
I was saying adding a little bit of black can quickly get too intense, and I think this definitely just did. So I'm gonna grab my R39 brush and dip into that light orange shade from before and just go over those edges to hopefully make everything a little bit less dark. Alright, so that is the lid shadow all complete. Like I said, it did get a little bit darker than I originally wanted it to, but oh well, I guess that's just what we're gonna have to deal with today. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut out the crease. I'm gonna grab my Morphe cream shadow in the shade Copper today, which is this beautiful orangey shade as the base, of course, and then my Makeup Shack T57 brush. It is just this tiny, really flat definer brush. We are gonna be doing a lot more of like a detailed crease, crease today than the classic average half cut crease where you just kind of blur out the edges. So I do want to make sure it's really, really light and defined. I know some people really like to do a concealer first when they're cutting out creases, but if you're using a pigmented cream shadow, I feel like it's really not that deep because you're just going to cover over top of it anyway, and it does the same job. So like, why do more work if you don't have to, you feel? Once again, sorry about the mirror, but I'm going to lean in close to really make sure I get this exactly where I want it. But I'm just going to carve out this crease.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a bit of a shimmer. It's not very shocking like his is, but you can definitely see the shimmer. I think if the light hits it on the right way, or the sun, or the end of the universe, then this will probably shine a little bit more. Right now I don't even know if I'm going to be putting this up or not. But then again, maybe I should be putting it up because I want to show you guys me. And this is who I am, just screwing things up everywhere. Let's continue.
This is dried down before I go in with any more shadow or anything else. Obviously, we don't want any of that shadow to transfer. So the last and final step of my upper lash line today is actually going to be to grab the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, and I'm going to really lightly outline that outer curve. For lashes today, I'm going to pop on a pair of House of Lashes Iconics.
Guys, if I do this, this is going to fail miserably. Like, I don't even have that dark. Oh my gosh, I don't think I should be doing that. I think that's a horrible idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. Screw it. Like, oh, this isn't Kat Von D. This is Ascot. Also, and this is a liquid line. Oh, this is gonna fail, you guys. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can't believe I'm actually doing this right now. Let me start off on this side because I'm actually no, let me just. Oh, that is so much better. Okay, I fixed it. It took me like 500 years, but I fixed it. So he's putting on lashes.
Then I'm just going to blend together my real lashes with the...
I don't put on lashes. I've never tried really. I'm scared. I've never put on fake lashes before in my life. I will try that once and I will record it so you guys can have a look at me doing that. But I'm just going to carry on with my mascara.
It has been a long time since I've done that. Whoa. For the lower lash line, I'm going to grab an R39.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even do my lashes yet.
flash to make them work. My eyes are very, very tiny, but I feel like the dramaticness and the size of these just really fits with this look, so sister is gonna suck it up. I already added a little bit of highlighter earlier, but I feel like we are definitely not blending enough. I mean, I'm trying to be on the level of like Aunt Josephine is grabbing for the stuffing and we're like, BAM! And she is literally so shook that she forgets about what she was doing, and then we get to snatch it up first. I'm gonna go in and lightly spritz my face using the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist, just to give that highlighter something to stick to. And then I'm gonna grab, of course, you guessed it, my Anastasia So Hollywood Illuminator. Oh, Aunt Josephine is literally shaking. She just fell over. Alright guys, and to finish off this look today, I'm gonna go into the Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in the shade Sepia. I have not used this lip color in so long, but I felt like it would pair perfectly with this look. I used it a few days ago for a drag look, and I literally fell back in love with it. It is like kind of a brownie mauve tone, but it definitely does have some purpley undertones, which match perfectly with the reds in the eye look today, and I just feel like it pairs perfectly for this fall look. And finally, to finish this off, I'm just gonna give my face a good spritz using the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. Alright guys, and this is this little fun Thanksgiving cut crease look all complete. It has been a very long time since I've done a tutorial, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Like I said, I normally do not go this extra, but it is Thanksgiving and we really want to be that bitch at the dinner table. We want the family to know we are right there and we are trying to get served that Thanksgiving feast first. If you guys did enjoy this video today, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe if you have not already. Click that little notification bell so you can be notified.
I'm going to be going over this with this one just to kind of like blend the two colors so it isn't as harsh on my face, because dark lipstick just does look so much darker on my lips. Okay, so that seems a bit better, not much, but I'm gonna do contouring like James normally does it. I'm not gonna use the same brand, so obviously it's not gonna look exactly the same. So I'm just gonna dig in and just pretty much go with it. What James normally does, I remember him saying in a video once that normally when he does his eyebrows, he brushes the hairs down to get the natural shape of the eyebrow. But I don't do that because, I don't know if you've noticed, but with James's eye, he's got a very larger eye to work on, whereas I have a very small one, so I don't have much to work on. So I normally brush the eyebrow upwards to get the natural lower shape, so I have more to work with, and then I just brush it to the side to get it neater. So this is the look that I did with the tutorial from James Charles, which didn't go as badly. I kind of panicked in the beginning with the eyes because I screwed up so badly, but I fixed it. It doesn't look exactly like his. I did use different colors and a different palette, obviously, because this is my drugstore video. But this is the closest I could get to doing what he did, and I'm actually quite impressed with how it came out. I'm really happy. So if I pick you up, if you look in the light, to really look at it, you will see that the shimmer isn't as harsh as his because I don't have a really great shimmer. But I really like this look overall. I think it's a great look, and even the brown is kind of working for my lips. Even though I have really small lips, it's really working. I believe that it's not bad actually. I'm quite digging my eyes. My eyes are like popping. James, if you are watching this, which I doubt you would, you did a fantastic job. Oh my gosh, sister, I'm proud. This is really great, and if you watch this, please don't judge me too harshly. I did try my best, but obviously nobody can do it like James Charles does it, because he's literally like the queen of makeup. I think he can literally do anything when it comes to makeup. So this is it, and thank you guys so much for watching my video, and please subscribe and give it a thumbs up and comment if you guys didn't like anything I did or liked something I did or have any suggestions. I really appreciate that. And once again, thanks and enjoy your day. Bye!